So that'll be us right there. They're pretty rented out. Usually this is all full. Good morning. Reservation for 10 for the FD2? FD2? Yeah. One car. Yeah. All right, guys, welcome back to another one. As you can see, we're out here with the FD2 Civic Type R. We've been driving this all week, and I just wanted to give you kind of my impressions, you know, a little overview about the car and everything else. So I've been wanting to drive this for a while, for a couple years now. In each trip I've been taking to Japan, I've ended up with a different car for one reason or another. So this time around, I had to make sure I got it. I was able to get the rental for the week, and as you guys will see, I drove this car all over the place. The whole week of Tokyo Auto Salon, I go do initial D drives. I drive, do shop tours, everything else. So I get to put a good amount of miles on the car. For my impression, it's a Honda, and it's a Civic, and none of those are negative. It drives great, has the performance you'd expect, and it being, of course, a Type R, it handles even tighter. I was able to take it out on one of the touge roads and drive it a little spiritedly, and it really did. It handled great. Now, this is a four-door, okay? It's still a sports car. You know, it's kind of like, like an FL5 or whatever else. But it's like the grocery getter family car that's still fun to drive. So that's really where I'm at with this. This is a great daily driver, and I'm sure y'all are going to kill me in the comments on this, and it's capable on the track. But for me, this would be more of that daily runaround car, that to and from work. That's still a fun car to drive. That's where I would be in this. Not to say it can't be a race car. We see plenty of them that are, and they're very fast. But for me, the way I would do this car if I owned it, and don't get me wrong with everything I'm saying, I would still want to own one. But yeah, the way I would do it is this would be a daily street car that handled well. You know, and that's how I would set this car up. So interior wise, interior is actually really comfortable. Like I said, I put a ton of miles on this car, so the fact that I'm able to sit in it and drive it for 6-8 hours sometimes, it does really good. One of the things, you guys will have to drop the comment, because I was driving around, and as you guys probably know, Japan roads are pretty renowned for being pretty smooth. But this car actually rode really tight. and that was one of the things I was like, well, maybe it has suspension, maybe it's got springs on it or coilovers or something like that. And so I went through the specs, because, you know, Omoshiro, which is the rental car company that I get it from, they list if there's any modifications done to the car. So I went through and I checked everything, and no, there are no modifications or anything like that. So it's you guys all have to comment. Is the FD2 always ride this stiff? And it wasn't a bad thing. It you know, but over the bumps you could definitely tell. So I'll show you guys the interior. We'll go through a little bit. It's a comfortable car. It's a car that you could drive every day. It's got a good amount of trunk space, everything else. The styling. Let's talk about the styling for a minute. I would take this car any day of the week, styling wise, over what we got in the US. The FA5 with its kind of like smooth bumper, smooth headlights, smooth everything. It was kind of just like a rounded car. The styling on the FD2 is definitely what I'm into. I love the way the headlights look. The rear wing it looks great on the car. It really does. Gives you absolutely no visibility out the back window, but it looks really good. So I love the wheel package on this. They do need to be bumped out a little bit, set of spacers. I wouldn't even necessarily run a separate set of wheels. I really like the OEM wheels that are on this car. I'd probably just run a set of spacers so I could flush them out a little bit. But overall, I really like what Honda did for the styling on this car. So we'll take you around the back. I'll show you that. We'll show you the wing, show you how far up it sits and everything else, how good it looks. And again, like I was saying, the interior is really nice. So under the hood on the FD2, I'm sure you guys already know this. You know, it runs the 2-liter K20A. You know, I'll give you guys a peek at that. Makes, you know, what they say is 225 horse. You know, for a Honda, that's expected. You know, and it's a decent amount of power. We all know what the Ks are doing, whether it was K20 or, you know, the new K24s. We know what they're capable of. We know how much power they can make. So I think this car would benefit from, I mean, don't all cars benefit from, you know, like a Charger or a turbo or something, you know. For me, and like I was saying, what I would do daily and everything else, I would probably put a supercharger on it. Put like a Jackson Racing supercharger, you know, something like that. Something generationally that's pretty much the same, and, you know, gives you that low end grunt. You know, I don't need the peak power off a turbo. Not that you can't build them, you know, and have them spool up early and everything. I know you guys are gonna kill me in the comments on that, but I like the instant torque out of a supercharger, and I think it would complement the car perfectly. So you guys, let me know what you think of the car. I'm gonna show you some, you know, some little cinematics, some B-roll shots, some everything else, and then if you guys can't tell, we're at Daikoku, so, you know, I'm gonna run around here. You guys check out that video. I've been out at Daikoku every night since I've been here, so we have that, we have everything else we've been doing. So if you happen to come along this video specifically and you haven't been watching all of my Japan content, I've been in Japan for the week. Shop tours, touge runs, Tokyo Auto Salon, underground meets. I mean, I've been doing it all. So you guys check out my other Japan videos. Just see if you like what I do. If you like what I do car reviews, people interviews, cars and coffee. I travel, I do all of this. So if it's what you guys are into, check out my other videos. If you like what I do, please hit that subscribe, hit that notification. You continue to help me grow this channel. For everybody that's been with me a while, thank you very much for your support. Thanks for coming along out here in Japan for Tokyo Auto Salon and everything else. I hope you guys like the FD2. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. So I can't wait to come back and pick the next car. So you guys, Omoshiro's is where I get the rentals from. If you guys have any questions about the rentals, please go ahead and DM me. You can drop it in the comments. You can DM me on IG. I'll do my best to help you out. I've already had a handful of people ask me questions specifically about rentals and everything else in Japan. So you guys hit me up for that. I'll do my best to help you out. And let me know if you guys have any other questions. Oh, you know what? Which car should I rent next time I'm out here? What do you think would be the next fun one to do? So you go on Omoshiro's website, scroll through, see all the GTRs, the newer stuff like the FL5s, Nissan 400s, Supras, you know, MK4s, MK5. You know, let me know. They have the world of fun cars to drive around. So I've been eyeing that Suzuki Swift too. They have that. They have GR Yaris. Oh, the Yaris is a good one. Anyways, you guys, let me know. Go through all of those. Let me know which one you think I should rent next. Hopefully May I'll be back, and we'll do this all over again with another car and a whole bunch more fun in Japan. So again, thank you guys. Thank you for all your support and everything else. I'll see you guys at the next one. That's it.